hear yourself for reference and you good.
Now, if you don't want to get into the the engineering, the technical part, then of course you can either hire somebody to do it or you can
Right.
do it yourself. I personally like to hire people to
I'm
do
hiring somebody. Y'all know me. I'm hiring somebody.
it. Yeah, I rather prefer to hire somebody to do some things with it, but ultimately when you're in the beginning, you don't need it. You really don't need all the stuff. At least not said. Now, if you want to
Yeah.
decide to take it further, like you guys doing now, then yeah. But starting out, nah, you don't need that much.
Right, right. And that's why I tell people, especially independents, man, because a lot of times they see things on Instagram and social media that's like, oh, I gotta have that. And it's like, you absolutely don't have to have that.
Mm-mm.
You can just have a laptop, 25 key MIDI keyboard, Logic, which is probably the cheapest out of them all,
Yep,
right? Perpetual license and get to work.
that's
And
it.
and, and some monitors, they got $99 monitors you can buy and you good.
I always say I live by this. It's no excuses.
There is no excuse.
It's no excuses. Now, when we was coming up, might have a little excuse.
Yeah.
Now, it's no excuse now. I don't want to
Mhm.
hear from artists be talking about, man, well, said it's hard. No, I don't want to hear that. I
Mhm.
don't want to hear it where the barrier entry is low and accessibility to equipment that's two
Yes.
paychecks you could save. That's two, what my camera? That's
Yeah,
two,
yeah,
that's
right
two
there, yeah,
paychecks
right,
that you can save up.
That's right.
Two paychecks. And some of y'all making $20, $25, $30 an hour. That's two paychecks you can save up and buy you some equipment to get your thing started.
Yo, look, I'm gonna give you one even better.
There you go.
If you go to Zounds.com.
Don't you do that.
If you go to Zounds.
Don't you do that. No, sir.
He said no, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir. And I get it. I get it. From my perspective, what I'm hearing him say is don't put yourself in like a debt
No.
to purchase your music equipment, right?
But if you have to, go ahead and Z-Sound.
I mean,
Z-Sound, what?
Yeah,
Z-Sound?
Zounds. Yeah, I
Z-Sound.
made many purchases through
That's a fact.
Zounds,
You too.
but you don't want to put yourself in debt, which means you're not going to go out and buy $20,000 worth of equipment and be like, yo, I'm good. But if you know you need a MIDI keyboard, I mean, you got MIDI keyboards that's $150. Boom, you good to go. Like I bought a Native Instruments keyboard, 25 keys,
25 keys,
like $99.
And
You ain't got to put that. You ain't got to put that on Zounds.
you don't.
But-
Facebook Marketplace is your friend.
Yo, matter of fact, hey, by the time this interview come out, which is gonna be a couple of days, like I got some NPCs on Facebook Marketplace right now.
Oh, you do?
I'm trying to sell. Like,
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna go on Facebook Marketplace see what
oh,
you got.
yeah. No, I got 4 NPCs, but I'm selling 2.
Dang.
I got a
Why
live.
you got PCs?
You know what?
Why?
You know what? Consumerism.
You just collecting stuff just for no reason.
Consumerism is what really did it.
I had to stop doing it.
I had to stop doing that too, which is why I haven't bought anything. And so,
Yep.
yeah, I got out of that. I made a whole video about consumerism and gear lust and learning the gear that you got and not having to buy the latest and greatest. But I started off with the MPC one.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have an MPC one that I'm selling that one.
Okay.
And then I bought a MPC X, which is sitting over there.
I see it. Okay.
Right. And then they came out with the Key 37.
I saw that one.
And I was like, yo,
You go get it?
yeah, I already got it. I'm selling that one too.
Why?
What I'm gonna use it for.
Yeah. That.
And so I'm like, I'm gonna sell that one. And then for some reason, consumerism, y'all gotta really be aware of consumerism. Companies will bait you into this
That's a
whole
fact.
thing. And I was like, you know what? I want to try live too. I was like, I don't think I like the design of it. I don't think I'm gonna like the functionality of it because you got to do a lot of menu diving. Yeah, so I bought a live too.
Dang.
And
That's crazy.
And I actually, so I debated which ones I wanted to keep. And through conversation with a couple of homies, and because they use a lot of classic MPCs, MPC,
Yeah. 2000,
2100.
I ain't seen the 3000. I ain't seen the 3000. Wow. That to me, that was the best one.
Yeah. Oh,
3000 was the best one.
yeah. I think they would disagree because
You think they would disagree?
Yeah, because
I think 3000 was the best one. I used to make beats on the two. Of course, that's a classic one, right? The
Yeah,
2000 XL.
yes,
That's
sir.
pretty much every producer in the game probably started on that one. You did more with that 3000, man. It just made it easier to chop up samples and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And
Is that the one that you had to actually you had numbers?
Yeah, that's the one. And it was a little bit bigger, you know what I'm saying? And then you could get them in different colors too. That was dope about it. You know what I'm saying? So they were selling them in different colors and stuff like that. But see, what messed me up with the consumerism was I worked at Guitar Center.
And you got a discount.
And I got a discount.
That's not good.
That was
That's not.
yeah, sip the Yeah.
Now that is not
It
good.
it was not.
Oh my God.
It was not good. I worked at Guitar Center from this when I had moved back. I had actually moved back from Savannah because I started making music in Savannah, Georgia.
Okay.
Childless in Savannah, and I ended up moving back in 2007. And I got a job at Guitar Center at the end of like December 2007. Once I got that job, it was over with. I just started buying. I was buying stuff for no reason. I brought me a Roland keyboard. The Roland what's the XV? What's the no? My bad. The Phantom.
Yeah,
the Roland Phantom. The Phantom. I brought that. I ain't even need it. 'Cause I still had my Triton.
But once again, that is how consumerism get people. You see it, especially if you're in an environment where you're already getting a discount on it, and it's like, you know what? And I'm sure they probably did like, okay, we can take it at your paycheck, for $40 a month or whatever the case. I don't know how.
No, let me tell you how they did it. This how crazy it was at that time. They had to stop doing it. First of all, you can put it on layaway, and you can have it on. The employees can have it on layaway for forever if you wanted to.
Wow.
That was the good trick, right? So we used to get all a bunch of stuff to put on layaway.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, we used to buy the equipment at the price the store paid for.
Exactly, which is mad different than the price that we pay for.
Exactly. So friends, for example, if you was to buy what's the mic the Norman 80
yeah, Norman, yeah.
So let's say that's like a $4,000 mic pretty much, right? Maybe more than that. But anyway, let's say $5,000. The store brought it at $2,000. That's what you would pay for.
Yeah, so you was getting crazy discounts.
Man, the discount was crazy.
Yeah.
We get stuff $600 at $100, $200.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of like had to stop that a little.
I'm sure
Because that was their model for years.
Then they kind of they were like, he looks like he's gonna get things at a discount because he looks like he's the one.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, there's not him. No, we're not gonna hire him.
I'm not gonna hire him. He looks like he wants to buy things at discount. But
But
yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing is consumerism. And I think that's something that music producers, not even just music producers in production, I think it's video too, because I do a lot of video stuff.
Mhm.
And like I own 7 cameras. But why though?
Dang.
Yeah, it's like, why you own so many cameras? I got 4 for here, and then I got 2 that I take out. Because these cameras don't go anywhere. They stay here. Unless I'm gonna take the podcast mobile, then I'll break it down and then I'll take them.
Right.
But for the most part, they stay here. So I got 2 cameras that I actually will go out and do other stuff with.
I thought that was normal with men and women that do film. I thought they'd have multiple cameras just in case one goes down or run out of space. I know they got the cars and everything, but they run out of space, or maybe they come through with I don't know. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking multiple cameras. I think that's a good idea. But damn, 7?
Yeah. I'm like, that's consumerism, ladies and gentlemen. Don't buy into it.
Yeah.
Don't get into it because it will. You got what you got. I was talking to a friend of mine about it today. Yesterday, you got what you need already. You don't need anything else. What you got today, you can make music on. Be satisfied with what you got, because they come out with an MPC3.
No, don't say that.
So
Stop.
They already got the images and everything. I posted the images on my Instagram, and everybody's been going crazy about it. And it's the actual full images. I already knew when the images were going to come out on the 23rd.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because they got the FCC filing that you can actually go look at. And then on the 23rd, it said the internal and external photos are going to be available. Yeah, I'm a nerd when it comes to stuff like that.
My wife gonna kill me if I buy that.
Don't buy it.
She
Because if you got a Live 2, I don't know what you got. If you got a Live 2, you don't need a Live 3. If you got a Key 61, Key 37, you don't need a Live 3.
Well,
Now,
I would love to have an MP. I would love to have an MPC just to have.
Yeah.
See, I might not even use it. Just want to have it in the studio.
See.
Oh
crazy.
Man, yeah, it's crazy. Stop doing that.
So, Sid, for you, when you got to Savannah, you said you started making music. What transpired for you from going from art into music?
Okay, so from art. Okay, so I went to South Miami Senior High, and that's why I started kind of see I could take art a little serious, right? Then I started playing football, high school football, and I realized, okay, I'm pretty good.